Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Gene.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Saturday, July 18th, 2026. So, on just 2 days before the start of EAA AirVenture,
did
this crossword make you soar? That's S-O-A-R, not S-O-R-E. Or perhaps it made you S-O-R-E.
Oh, it made me a little sore, yeah, the S-O-R-E.
Really?
No, I wasn't mad at the puzzle, but it was a tough one. For me, it was extremely difficult.
Really? Okay.
Yes. And I was doing it with our daughter, and we were just like getting nothing at all. And we finally got a little bit.
Wait, we're talking about today, Saturday, July 18th.
Yes.
You didn't get, for instance, one across, unite with up.
No.
Team up?
No, we didn't even think of team.
Huh. Okay.
And we finally got, I think it was 28 across. Persuade as on a course of action. And I thought, well, it could be south.
Mm-hmm.
And from that, then, and I knew 20 down, which crossed it, and that was Gustav Klimt masterpiece, THEKISS. And so from those two answers, we got the rest of the puzzle filled in.
Wow.
But honestly, we were like getting nothing.
Well, how about 5 across? Many an extra in the Lord of the Rings movies.
We put orc.
See, I did too.
And then we figured the first letter was E, so we put int.
Oh, instead of elf.
Instead of elf. And then we finally figured out it must be elf. So
yes, because 6 down was unleashes, lets fly. Mm-hmm. And I had the lets, and I wasn't sure what I was going to be letting go, but mm-hmm. I might have had actually let go of, but mm-hmm. Well, 8 across, like fondue, traditionally, Swiss. Uh-huh. Did that not?
No, it took us a while.
2 accomplished cooks. Okay.
You knew that was Swiss fondue?
I'm
impressed.
Well, no.
Had fondue.
I had 8 down. 8 down was shrewd, and I had sly. Uh-huh. So I had it starting with an S.
Yeah.
So I thought it's got to be Swiss.
Why?
Because that's where all the cheese comes from.
Oh. Well,
isn't it?
No, some of it comes from Wisconsin.
Then it would have been Swissconsin. Uh-huh. Well, the funny thing,
cheese comes from the Netherlands too.
This is interesting because I started off thinking I started this way late and I was exhausted. I'm like, oh please, Will, don't make this really hard. And I got the first 3, and I thought this is pretty good. And I got about halfway through the crossword, and then at the bottom, I had all sorts of problems in the bottom, sort of sealing the deal, as it were. Uh-huh. But it was a great crossword.
Oh, it was a lot of fun to solve. Mm-hmm. It was just like, whoa. I was just like, man, I'm not going to get this one done, but I did.
Right. Mm-hmm. Even 1 down, left. And the answer was to spare.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That took me a bit. That was a surprise.
Yeah, that's a good... That's a good answer, though. I've never seen that. I don't think it's in the crossword. Is that a debut?
It is not a debut. It's appeared 12 times.
Oh, okay.
The first time being in 1961, and blank, and the answer was in superabundance.
When was the last time it was?
2022. Okay. Beyond what's needed
to spare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
13 across, Nairobi-based collection of NGOs, Oxfam. I thought Oxfam was just one FBO. I didn't realize it was some sort of an umbrella organization.
No, I didn't either.
But that was interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then 19 across, very traditional sort, was a purist.
A purist, yes.
Yeah, I was sort of thinking Luddite somehow, but that didn't work.
Yeah.
15 across, restriction on how much one can serve. I got the word limit, and then I went for beer. So I had beer limit for a long time.
No, but it said serve, so like serve in the Senate or serve as president.
Well, you read that correctly. I read it as someone at a restaurant. Serving. It's like, here, have a beer. Or not have a beer because we have a beer limit. And 16 down, figures listed on ZocDoc for short, MDs.
MDs, right.
Ever been to ZocDoc?
No.
I wonder if that's like Rate My Professor.
Maybe. Yeah.
A site which should be, by the way, made illegal. Just my humble opinion.
I did like 9 down, the clue. You might give this to someone you want to avoid. Wide berth.
Yes.
So true.
Yeah.
Give them a wide berth.
And close to that, 11 down, instrument that's held at about a 45-degree angle from the player's body, sitar.
Sitar.
I did not know that.
Nope.
And the one next to it was great, inner tube, question mark. So first I thought stomach, and then which didn't fit. But it's a tube. Well, okay, it's not really a tube. I guess I should have been thinking intestine. No, anyways, that definitely didn't fit. And then I thought aorta, but of course I already had Swiss, I think. And eventually I got the correct answer of stent.
Stent.
Great answer. I actually, in between I had stoma, which I think is just a pore in the body, right? So I thought, well, that's sort of a tube. But anyway, it was stent.
I did like 30 across because I learned something here. Smartphone feature that debuted worldwide in 2011. Emoji keyboard.
Yes, that was hard.
Yes, it was. It was because it crossed with 31 down. Cosmetic additive that comes from the Southwest. Jojoba oil.
Oh, is that how it's pronounced?
I think so.
Not jojoba.
Not jojoba. No.
I had jojoba oil, but the crossword let me the crossword solved anyway.
Yeah. Because we had that J right in the middle, and it's like, what could that be? Our daughter figured it out.
Really?
Yeah, emojis. I think that's emoji, but then it was like, okay, emoji what? And so we eventually got keyboard.
With 26 down, we had charlatans, and I first started with frauds, but it turned out to be quacks.
Right.
And I've decided that Q is one of my favorite letters to see in the crossword.
Yeah.
Because if
you know what's coming next.
That's right. You get 2 letters for the price, or 2 squares, I guess, for the price of 1.
Right.
Oh, and 29 down, overtook, question mark? Hoarded. That was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Yep.
I thought that 35 across, kind of acid, partly responsible for sourdough's tang. I went back and forth between acetic acid, because that fitted, and lactic acid. But I thought lac referred to milk.
It does.
And so I thought that probably was going to work better.
Sour milk.
Yeah, right. 37 across. Sorry, that's way above my pay grade. I just work here.
Yes.
Let's see. 41 across. I just did not understand. Line holders, rods. Can you explain that to me?
No.
Okay. Really?
No.
Okay, I feel better about this. It's just like, like a clothesline. Is that it?
Well, I guess, yeah.
I mean, you
clothes
put
rods, though. I mean, they're on poles or
well, I was gonna regard them as rods.
I don't know. Not sure.
Okay, a mystery. Perhaps one of the people listening to this podcast right now who is shouting at their podcast device, it means, could take those words and email them, crosswordpodcast@icloud.com, or click on the send fan mail link and inform us that way. We would be grateful. Yeah. A great clue. Let's see. How many times has rods appeared in the New York Times? 166. Okay, so, but who knows how many times that's probably a debut. I mean, this is a Saturday, so we expect the clues to be hard.
Oh, yeah.
And I was able to get that through the crosses. I misspelled 46 down, bygone recorders, TiVos.
Yep.
I spelled it as TiVos, T-E-V-O-S.
Oh, no.
But then 49 across, mesh had to be fit.
That's right.
And I don't know. For mesh, I originally wrote net. So that's why I had TiVos.
Oh.
And then that meant that 49 down, the race of supernatural spirits became nin, short for ninja.
Oh.
Although I think those are supposed to be real people.
Yes, I do believe so.
Anyway, it turned out to be fae, F-A-E,
Right.
race of supernatural spirits, I guess, obviously short for fairies. 43 across was digs up by the roots, grubs. I thought grubs were insects,
Well, they are.
but it's also a verb.
I guess so.
Huh, okay.
I've never known it to be called that, but I've done that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I grubbed.
43 down was flute for one, glass.
Right.
That took me a bit. I'm like, oh, that kind of flute. Okay, I see where you're going. What did you put for 58 across? Company bought by Tempur-Pedic in 2012.
Well, I put Serta.
Yep, me too. Oh,
And then I put Sealy, spelled with 2 E's. And then it
Oh.
was just like that when we got to 45 down, prefix with marathon. And we had grubs, and so it started with U. So I said, well, it should be maybe Ultra, because we had Lola
Sure.
underneath that.
yeah, if you had the
But-
O, you and the L.
And then I'm like, oh, I think Sealy is spelled Sealy.
Yes.
So yeah.
I noticed that we had 53 down. That was, you might look up to this, sky.
Yeah, I know that is another great clue.
which was cute. And then we also had 54 down, unpleasant digs, sty. And then finally we had 59 across, World War II era occupation for baseball's Mo Berg following his playing career, spy.
Yeah.
So we had sky, sty, and spy
That's
in
right.
very,
Right next to each
yep,
other.
in close proximity there. So I thought this was a fun crossword. We'll have to compare times after just to see who really won.
Yeah.
But, all right. Well, I think that is it for today.
Okay.
So thanks, everyone, for listening. We hope you're enjoying these podcasts. Please let us know, crosswordpodcast at iCloud.com. We will be back again with our cutting-edge analysis of tomorrow's crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.